the Warriors or the Suns will reach the NBA Finals. You want to switch it up?
No.
I mean, both teams. I mean, they play on Tuesday. Both teams at the top of the league right now. I mean, one of them gonna lose. So, cap or no cap, the Warriors or the Suns are gonna make the NBA Finals.
It's crazy because I just spent the last 5 minutes talking about how bad the Lakers are.
Yeah, don't worry, they're a bad team.
And I'm still, I'm gonna say cap. I still think it's crazy. I may be crazy, but I still think the Lakers gonna figure it out. I just think they're too talented not to. So I'm gonna say cap because I think the Lakers are gonna go to the finals. I think they're gonna figure it out. It's just if they can stay healthy. I don't know. I'm gonna say cap.
Man, it has to suck sometimes being a player like Steph Curry or Giannis. And I say that because it's like it doesn't matter what they do really during the regular season. People are still going to look on paper and say, oh, shit, Kevin Durant and James Harden are on the same team? Yeah, they're probably going to go to the finals. People are going to look at the Lakers and say, oh, shit, LeBron James is still breathing. Whatever team he's on, he's probably going to make it to the finals. So it's like, you know, it's one of those situations where you're seeing I think it's more of you saying that the Lakers are going to make it to the finals as opposed to the Warriors or Suns aren't. And even though it's the same thing,
yeah,
it's not that you don't trust the Warriors or Suns, it's that you probably trust the Lakers more, if I had to guess.
I trust LeBron more. I trust the healthy LeBron. If everybody is healthy, I just think they figure it out. Because I think the game slows down. And it's just kind of like I think talent prevails when it matters the most. When health comes, if health is there, I think talent always prevails in the NBA. You may not win a championship, but you damn sure probably get into the finals. You may not win it all, but you damn sure probably get into the finals with talent.
Yeah, I mean now he's still got AD, got Russ, but I'm gonna tell you what though, they're gonna have to figure it out quickly, quickly.
Don't let them hit
quickly.
11 and if they hit like 11 right now, if they hit like 13 and 20, some crazy like.
First of all, that's not happening because that means they would have to go 2-9 in the next 11 games. That sounds crazy, but that sounds crazy.
If they hit that,
but you know it's funny. All right, so what are the Warriors on a win streak right now? Was it 16? Right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yep, 16 game. No, excuse me. The Suns are. My bad. The Suns are on a 16 game win streak. So can you imagine, bro? This is the part that sucks. If the Lakers went on an 8 game win streak, literally half of what the Suns are doing, how crazy people will be talking about them. Like, they win the whole thing again. That has to suck being any other team in the league. That has to be terrible. The Phoenix Suns are on the verge of winning literally, bro, 20 straight games in a row. That is nuts. And people are just saying,
Yeah, bro, I told you the Suns were going to be here.
It's giving me Utah Jazz vibes. It's very similar to like just
no. In terms
of regular season? In terms of regular
season, but they done more last year than the Jazz have done, and they've been contending for a while.
Well, of course. But I mean, just in terms of overall, the way people are treating their regular season success.
No, I think that
despite them going to the finals,
I think they're the two best teams in the league right now: the Warriors and the Suns. I really do.
Oh, there's no denying that. Anyone that
I thought lying. And I thought before the season we had podcasts talking about I thought before the season the Suns were going to be here, bro. I was like, yo, if it was one team I was more like certain about going to like have like some success was the Suns because they brought everybody back and it just kind of have that chemistry. Chris Paul still being Chris Paul, Devin Booker, that playoff experience. And then the Warriors have surprised us. But I also said during some pods, even though I thought they were going to be like a 6 or 7 seed, I also said like, yo, this is the best time for them to go and win a championship this year with the way things are with Kawhi being out, the Lakers having this new team and all that, Jamal Murray being out and hurt. I was like, this is the best time for them to win a championship and then go back to the finals. Even though Klay was out, I was like, if they get Klay back and he's healthy, I was like, yo, this is the best year to do it because the following year, everybody else coming back healthy. And it's like, you don't know.
And they might be losing somebody next year. I was waiting for you to say that. They might be losing one of their best players next year, so you better get it done now. Who knows what's going to happen with Mr. DeAndre Ayton? Who the hell knows what's going to happen with his contract situation? Just saying.
I'm talking about the Warriors. You talking about the Suns?
Oh, you talking about the Warriors?
I'm talking about the Warriors. Y'all talking about the Warriors.
My fault.
Y'all talking about the Warriors.
I thought you talking about the Suns. All right,
I'm talking about the Warriors. Yeah, but
the Warriors. Hell yeah, get it done.
But the Suns? I don't think they're gonna lose DeAndre Ayton.
I hope they don't, but I also hope that brother gets paid, and I hope he gets the most amount of money he possibly can. I hope he gets the most amount of money he possibly can, and I hope he does not let that franchise say, "Well, just take a little pay cut, for sacrifice for the team." Run it up, DeAndre. Yeah. Get your bag. Get your bag, King.
He's not gonna run it up because them stats. We know what league we in now. If them stats ain't matching.
But I also think that we know what league we're in now, where guys know the power that they have.
His power was this year where
they're not gonna let him walk for the low.
Not gonna let him walk.
They're not gonna do that.
But it's just kind of like, bro, a team's got to sign him, and they're probably gonna have to match it.
Right. Someone's gonna throw him a bag. He was the number one overall pick a couple years ago.
But it ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be Phoenix initiating that.
Well, of course not. Why would they? I mean, if no one else is offering, I wouldn't either. But I'm saying there are 30 teams in the National Basketball League. Of course. Somebody's throwing that bag.
Of course. Like James Harden. Like everybody's talking about James Harden. James Harden's been inconsistent. James Harden needs to get his act together. He's still coming off an injury. But don't get it twisted. Like, this is just 1 year. Like, it's like, if he has a bad year, okay, this is 1 year. Some team is going to throw James Harden that bag. It may not be the Brooklyn Nets, $274 million, but some team is going to throw him that bag.
No, Brooklyn going to throw him that bag too. Every team in the league will throw James Harden back. Because again, this comes back to like, people know how talented James Harden is. People that matter, people that are giving other contracts, they know how good of a basketball player is. Don't let these little 20 games or whatever confuse you. Even going back to the previous injury history last year or whatever, it's like, it's still James Harden. This is not a normal individual when it comes to basketball. Let's pump the damn brakes and understand what he can do on the basketball court. I don't think he's going to have a problem getting his money. He'll find a way.
He better get back going. I know that.